Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting edition of Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. Today was Sunshine Millions Preview Day with an 11-race program, great weather conditions and great racing action. So for now, let's get you caught up on the track and weather conditions. We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course. Beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. And the first race of the afternoon on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden Claimers in for a $25,000 price tag. Scratch the 1 and the 4. The betting choice was number 7, Patrona.
And they're off. Broken a good line. My Little Princess Beyond Detection go right up for the front. Beach Tag will try to drop down from the outside. 3 of them out for the lead. Grace's Drama in the purple is in the 4th spot. Inside of that is Pretty Wild Posy. In behind those runners is Flying Girl. Patrona is second to last as Pretty Wild Posy did not handle the turn at all, and Pretty Wild Posy is now at the back. Second to last will now be Divine Paradise as Beach Tag has gotten the lead. Beach Tag quickly up by 4. Beyond Detection has been taken back into the 2nd spot as Grace's Drama has now moved up nicely into that 2nd position. 3 lengths back, Patrona has made up some ground as Beyond Detection keeps fading back through the field. Moving up now into the 4th spot is My Little Princess. That one's followed by Divine Paradise. Flying Girl backing out of it right now, Beyond Detection. And the trailer is Pretty Wild Posy as Beyond Detection has been eased. Beyond Detection has been eased. Beach Tag takes him to the far turn. Beach Tag is up by 2.5 lengths. Grace's Drama right there in second. Patrona in third. My Little Princess will need a way through. They're separating from Divine Paradise, who's losing some ground. Flying Girl in the orange sleeves is making up some run. Now into the 5th position with less than a quarter mile to go. It continues to be Grace's Drama on the outside of Beach Tag. Beach Tag with a head in front, but here comes Grace's Drama right after Beach Tag. Flying Girl has made up a lot of ground, and here comes Flying Girl trying to nail those 2 pace setters, and here comes Flying Girl down the center of the course. Grace's Drama back to second. My Little Princess in the yellow up on the outside might take that 2nd spot, but it's all Flying Girl who's opening up now by 3. Flying Girl to win. Grace's Drama finished second, My Little Princess third, Patrona finished 4th, and Beach Tag finished 5th, then 1:34 and 3.
Upset to start the afternoon is number 2, Flying Girl, improves big time in her 2nd career outing. It was her first trip on turf, and she did it well under jockey Misael Jaramillo for trainer Victor Barboza Jr. and Flying Horses Investment Group. Second was 10, Grace's Drama, ahead of 3, My Little Princess, who ran on to be third. Stakes action with race number 2. This is the Millions Distaff preview at 7 furlongs. $100,000 up for grabs, a field of 8. The favorite from the rail, the Kentucky Invader, You Bought Her.
And they're off. Sweet Khaleesi breaks well, so did Moment of Delight. Up on the outside, Our Girl's a Charmer, Silent Prayer in the mix as well. So it's a pressured pace early on. It's going to be Moment of Delight now to put ahead in front. Silent Prayer right to the outside in second. Our Girl's a Charmer. Going to be a bit wide in third. Sweet Khaleesi and the green cap moves in 4th. You Bought Her is in the 5th position at the rail. In 6th is R. Kinsley Doll. That one's followed by Winning for Sarah. And the trailer is Lucky Switch. So they move down the backstretch. Moment of Delight has the lead up by a length and a half. Our Girl's a Charmer right there now into the 2nd spot as Silent Prayer has lost a bit of ground. Sweet Khaleesi is coming up inside of that runner into the 3rd spot. You Bought Her is in a tough spot. In behind runners right now, up on the outside, Art Kinsley Doll, second to last, Winning for Sarah. The trailer continues to be Lucky Switch. Moment of Delight, the one to catch. Moment of Delight, still up by a length and a half. Our Girl's a Charmer is being asked the question, not responding just yet. You Bought Her is now making up ground from third, and here comes You Bought Her in the orange silks. Sweet Khaleesi is dropping back. Lucky Switch and Art Kinsley Doll from the back. Moment of Delight has the lead. You Bought Her looks like the main rival. Here comes You Bought Her to the inside of Moment of Delight. Moment of Delight with a half-length lead, but here comes You Bought Her with every stride. Lucky Switch up on the outside, 16th to go. Moment of Delight finds more in the lead. You Bought Her one last try. Moment of Delight to win. You Bought Her finished second. Lucky Switch finished third. Winning for Sarah finished 4th. And Sweet Khaleesi in 5th. Then 1:22 and 2.
Number 5, Moment of Delight, was confronted by You Bought Her, who was up the inside, but Moment of Delight had more and prevails for the score under jockey Eddie Castro for trainer Stanley Gold and Norman Stables and Pinnacle Racing. For 1, You Bought Her finished second ahead of 2, Lucky Switch, who completes the try. We'll take a brief timeout. There's more great racing action from Gulfstream West on the other side of this timeout. Back now for the third race, the Juvenile Turf at a mile on turf for $100,000 in guaranteed purse money. A field of 8, the betting favorite, number 6, Front Loaded.
Juvenile Turf. And they're off. Apache Brave breaks well, so does Squadron. Up on the outside, here's Sunshine and Shadow. Front Loaded, and here's Salute with Honor. Salute with Honor. Right along the hedge, out to the lead, up by a neck. Apache Brave wants to get up closer, and Apache Brave is going to make Salute with Honor go quickly into that first turn. Gap of worry about 3 as Salute with Honor just took an awkward step on the lead. Apache Brave still in second, Squadron in third. Front Loaded is in the 4th position, followed by Tipsy Kitten, who travels well in 5th. Mr. Papillon in behind that runner. Mugsamatic, second to last on the trailer. Sunshine and Shadow is a very tough to control. Apache Brave has the lead. Apache Brave wants to go quickly, is up by 2. Salute with Honor, trying to let that leader off just a bit. Squadron moving up from the 3rd spot. Also moving up is Tipsy Kitten and Front Loaded from the 4th and 5th position. Mr. Papillon. Mugsamatic still second to last in the trailer. Still Sunshine and Shadow as they've joined that pace setter. And here comes Salute with Honor to the inside and Squadron right to the outside. Apache Brave now dropping back into the 3rd spot. Tipsy Kitten still outside of Front Loaded as they try to catch up with those leaders. Mr. Papillon in the green cap. Mugsamatic still the trailer. Sunshine and Shadow as they reach the top of the stretch. Salute with Honor and Squadron, and here comes Squadron right outside of Salute with Honor. Front Loaded is running on. Tipsy Kitten's got to do better from there. Mr. Papillon, Mugsamatic late run. Squadron's now taking the lead. Salute with Honor not done yet. Front Loaded continues to make up some ground, but with a 16th to go, Squadron's now opening up. Squadron is up by about 3. And it's all Squadron in the Juvenile Turf. Front Loaded ran on for 2nd. Salute with Honor 3rd. Got close for 4th, Tipsy Kitten, and Mugsamatic in 1:39 and 2.
Number 2, Squadron, makes his first trip around 2 turns and his first trip on turf a winning one. And does so in emphatic fashion, giving Eddie Castro back-to-back stake scores, owned by Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners and trained by Todd Pletcher. Second was number 6, Front Loaded, ahead of 1, Salute with Honor, who finished 3rd. To the 4th race we go, the Juvenile Sprint on the main track at 6.5 furlongs, $100,000 guaranteed. Scratch the 1, Flemish Cap, a field of 7. The favorite was the 5, Storming My Way.
And they're off. Slow start for Red Crescent. Storming My Way breaks out well, and Storming My Way right out to the front, but here comes 2 steps before. 2 steps before, now with the head in front. Cinderella El Chrome is hard sent at the rail as well as those 2 will now duel for that lead. Storming My Way backed off of that pressure. Now sits in the 3rd spot, about 4 lengths off those dueling leaders. Red Crescent, after the slow start, is moving up in the 4th spot. Red Cotton is in 5th. Then behind that is Sweet on the Ladies, followed by Thanks God, who trails the field as they move to the far turn. Pace duel on the front end. Cinderella El Chrome on the inside, 2 steps before, right on the outside, 2 steps before, maybe ahead in front. Storming My Way is watching that action from the 3rd spot, moving up. Red Crescent trying to move up with that runner as well. Gap of another 6. Back to Red Cotton, Sweet on the Ladies trying to run on. Quarter mile left to go. 2 steps before, and Cinderella El Chrome have now been swallowed up by Red Crescent and Storming My Way. Red Crescent up on the outside of Storming My Way. Here comes run from the outside of Sweet on the Ladies, and Sweet on the Ladies is making up a lot of ground and running right by the field. Red Crescent back to 2nd, Storming My Way running on, but it's going to be Sweet on the Ladies off the pace to win. Storming My Way finished 2nd. Red Crescent finished 3rd. Red Cotton 4th. And Thanks God finished 5th in 1:16 and 3.
Number 3, Sweet on the Ladies, comes off the turf, takes back, and kicks by to win it under jockey Marcos Meneses for trainer Henry Colazzo and owners Lady Lindsay Racing and 4 Horsemen Racing. The son of Twirling Candy has now won 3 of his last 4. Number 5, Storming My Way, was 2nd ahead of 7, Red Crescent, who finished 3rd. Race 5 on the afternoon, the Millions Turf Preview on turf at 1 mile and a 16th, a field of 8. The betting choice was number 5, the graded stakes winner, Enterprising.
Restless. And they're off. Charlie Mops breaks well, so does Light the Night, Dreaming of Gold, Little Nick V. All with a little bit of speed, but it's going to be Charlie Mops on the inside to now take the lead. And Charlie Mops up by 3/4 of a length. Light the Night sits in second. Dreaming of Gold, the gray, is up on the outside. A Little Nick V as they share third and fourth. Enterprising along the hedge in fifth. Outside of that is Uncle Vinny. Thinking Quality is going to be a little wide as Thinking Quality wants to move up closer to that pace. And the trailer is Sublime Appeal. Charlie Mops with the lead. Charlie Mops up by 3/4 of a length. Little Nick V tightly at the hedge in second as Dreaming of Gold has now come up into that second spot. Light the Night is in third. Still waiting for some room is Little Nick V, who's now back to fourth. Enterprising still in fifth. Outside of that runner is Thinking Quality, who's moved up. Sublime Appeal, and the trailer is Uncle Vinny. As they move down the back stretch, slowing it down on the front end, Charlie Mops with the lead. Half-length lead on Dreaming of Gold, who's trying to apply some pressure. Little Nick V is again coming along the hedge now in the third spot. Light the Night in fourth. Enterprising, not asked for the move yet from fifth. Outside of that is Thinking Quality, Sublime Appeal, and the trailer is Uncle Vinny as they're into the far turn. Charlie Mops still the one to catch. Charlie Mops still up by a half length. Dreaming of Gold in second. Little Nick V still waiting for room in the third spot. Enterprising is also going to look for a way through. Going to go out wide. Charlie Mops still the one to catch. Charlie Mops up by a half length. Little Nick V, Dreaming of Gold. Sublime Appeals got run along the hedge. Here comes Enterprising out wide. Enterprising out wide. Little Nick V also in there. Charlie Mops fighting back gamely. Little Nick V is now taking the lead, but here comes Enterprising up on the outside, and Enterprising is going to open up to win. Little Nick V back to second. Charlie Mops third. Sublime Appeal fourth. Dreaming of Gold finished fifth in 1:45.1.
Class was just too much in today's fifth race as number 5 Enterprising kicks by inside the final furlong to win going away under jockey Tyler Gaffleone for owner Max's Stable and trainer Mike Maker. Number 3 Little Nick V was second ahead of the pace setter number 1 Charlie Mops. He managed to be third. The early pick 4 $108.55. Early pick 5 $1,462.25. We'll take a brief timeout. There's more great racing action on Sunshine Millions Preview Day at Gulfstream West right after this.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 on the program. It was the start of the 20-cent Rainbow 6 on the card today. This is the Juvenile Filly Sprint on the main track at 6.5 furlongs. 100,000 up for grabs. Scratch the 7, scratch the 11. 9 to the gate. The favorite number 3, Wildcat Kate.
And they're off. Our Angel Caitlin breaks well from the outside. So does Rashette. Here comes Wildcat Kate up the inside. Wildcat Kate going to apply some pressure. Rashette in between runners. Our Angel Caitlin. As now those two go head and head. Up on the outside is Prove Me. Further outside is My Lurlu, who's in the 5th spot. Also moving up is Lulu Laura. In behind that leading group is Surprise Wedding, followed by Lyrica and the trailer Lazaraya. 4 furlongs left to go. Wildcat Kate has now taken the lead. Wildcat Kate is up by a length. Our Angel Caitlin re-engages right to the outside. My Lurler is also traveling up. Lulu Laura is tightly at the rail in the 4th spot. 2 lengths back to Rashette, who's dropping back. Surprise Wedding running on with Lyrica. Lazaraya at the back as they approach the quarter-mile mark. Wildcat Kate still with the lead. Wildcat Kate up by a neck. Our Angel Caitlin right there. Lulu Laura waiting for the cue from the rail. Wildcat Kate travels well, though, on the lead. Here comes Our Angel Caitlin up on the outside. My Lurler, Surprise Wedding, Rashette down the center of the racetrack. Lulu Laura trying to run on at the rail, but Wildcat Kate still has a lead. Our Angel Caitlin hasn't given in yet. 16th to go. Wildcat Kate, Our Angel Caitlin getting there up on the outside. Wildcat Kate trying to find more. Our Angel Caitlin got her on the line. Our Angel Caitlin first. Wildcat Kate second. Got close for third. Looked like Rashette on the outside, and 1:17.1.
Number 3, Wildcat Kate was pressured every step of the way inside the final 16th pole. It started to take its toll. And the 8, the out-of-town invader, our Angel Caitlin, gets up to win it under jockey Paco Lopez for trainer Gerald Bennett and owners CCF Racing and Ava Racing. 3, Wildcat Kate definitely ran well to be second ahead of 5, Rachette, who completes the try. To the 7th race we go on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maidens in for the special weight purse of $40,000. A field of 10. Betting favorite number 7, Aquemini.
And they're off. 2-timing Dancer, Bill's Legacy breaks well. Those 2 out to the front. Starship Tribbles from the outside trying to drop down. So is Dressed in Heels, who's going to be a little wide towards the first turn. Bill's Legacy has the lead. 2-timing Dancer in second. Starship Tribbles in third. Dressed in Heels, 4 wide in the 4th spot. Got a little tight there, and unseating the rider. Unseating the rider was number 5, Pachamanca. Pachamanca unseated the rider. Bill's Legacy has the lead. 2-timing Dancer in second. Starship Tribbles in third. Dressed in Heels is in 4th. Golden Treasury is in the 5th spot. Loose Horses outside of those runners. Moving up inside of that Loose Horse is Our Closure. Also moving up is Aquemini. In behind them is Bella Biandetti, and the trailer, Hottie Toddy. So move down the backstretch. Bill's Legacy has the lead. Bill's Legacy is up for up by a length. Here comes 2-timing Dancer in the 2nd spot. Starship Tribbles is in 3rd. Golden Treasury is moving up from the 4th spot. Bella Biandetti is in 5th. The rider is down in that first turn as the field is turning for home. Bill's Legacy with the lead. 2-timing Dancer, Starship Tribbles, Golden Treasury. Aquemini's running on as they're into the stretch. Bill's Legacy has the lead. Golden Treasury is coming up to that leader. Starship Tribbles, 2-timing Dancer. Aquemini on the far outside. Bill's Legacy with a 16th to go. Bill's Legacy has the lead, and Bill's Legacy is going to go all the way. Aquemini running on late, but it's going to be Bill's Legacy. Aquemini second, Golden Treasury third. Close for 4th.
7, Aquemini got rolling too late. Number 1, Bill's Legacy had already fled the scene, and she gets the win under jockey Luca Panici for trainer Stanley Gold, who notches his second winner of the afternoon. Bill's Legacy by Gone Astray, owned by Michael Bernard. 7, Aquemini second ahead of 4, Golden Treasury, who finishes 3rd in the South Florida debut. To the 8th race we go. The 8th race at 6 furlongs, maiden special weight. These are Florida breds. Scratch the 4, Poorhouse. Scratch the 6, Sal's Jet. All eyes on number 2, Last Prize, your odds-on favorite.
And they're off. Timo Dreams On breaks well, so does Ice T from in between runners. Legacy Azteca out wide. Moving up at the rail is Shoe Fly. Also in the mix is First Step, who now sits in the 4th spot, being passed up on the outside by Stone Heart. Now moving up inside is Last Prize, who's making up some ground at the rail. Out wide, Legacy Azteca, who's dropping back, Little Matt, and the trailer is Danny's Way. As they head towards that far turn, Timo Dreams On has the lead. Timo Dreams On, but here comes Stone Heart right to the outside. Stone Heart challenging from the 2nd spot. Shoe Flies in the mix. Also moving up, Legacy Azteca. First Step is in between runners in the 4th spot. Moving up on the outside, here comes Little Matt. Little Matt is outside of Ice T. Last Prize is at the back of the field right now with less than a quarter mile to go. And the leader is First Step coming up in between runners. And First Step is now opened up in the lead. Legacy Azteca's back to second. Running on still is Stone Heart. Little Matt with some late run as well, but First Step has a 16th to go, and First Step has the lead. Legacy Azteca trying to get there on the outside, but it's going to be First Step to win. First Step by 2. Legacy Azteca finished second, Little Matt third. Stoneheart finished 4th. Late run from Last Prize to finish 5th and 1:11-2.
Upset winner of today's 8th race was the first-time starter, number 7, First Step. He makes his first trip a winning one. Tyler Gaffleone on board for the winning ride for trainer Mike Maker and owners Getaway Farm. 11, Legacy Azteca was second ahead of 3, Little Matt third. 10, Stoneheart, a huge price to be fourth. On to the 9th race we go, the Juvenile Fillies Turf, $100,000 in guaranteed purse money at 1 mile. We had a field of 9, there are no changes in here, and the betting favorite was number 3, Compelled, from the barn of Tom Proctor.
And they're off. Compelled breaks well. Southern Sis is asked for speed on the inside. Magali is right there, and Hello Juliet is now Southern Sis, and Magali will press on. Those 2 out to the front. Compelled takes back in the 3rd spot. Outside of that, Hello Juliet. Bella Vincenza's in the 5th. position. Bitacora is outside of that runner as those two leaders are speeding away. Towards the back is Silver Diva. That one is followed by Majestic Gale, and the trailer Pops Irish Rose. A little bit of a duel up front as Magali and Southern Sis have pressed on, and Magali and Southern Sis have opened up. Got to be about 10 lengths clear. The third place runner Compelled, who travels with Hello Juliet. As those leaders quickly move down that backstretch. Compelled again has taken third, Hello Juliet in fourth. Bella Vincenza's in fifth, Silver Diva in behind that, Bitacora still at the back, Majestic Gale, and Pops Irish Rose as Magali and Southern Sis have been at it head and head into the far turn. Still a big gap as Compelled. It's got to be about 12 lengths off of those leaders. Compelled is moving into it. Bella Vincenza, Bitacora's got some run. Silver Diva, Southern Sis, and Magali with the lead with less than a quarter mile to go. But how much do they have left? Southern Sis has the lead. Magali's dropping back. Here comes Compelled. Compelled is now running right after those leaders, and Compelled runs right by Southern Sis. Bella Vincenza's trying to run on. Also Majestic Gale, Silver Diva. But Compelled is now opening up, and this daughter of Warfront has just opened up on the field about 6 lengths in the finish. Compelled to win the Juvenile Fillies Turf. Southern Sis finished second. Majestic Gale looked like she got third. Bella Vincenza fourth in 1:38 and 2.
Huge stretch kick in today's 9th race from number 3, Compelled, and she wins in her first start in South Florida for Glen Hill Farm and winning trainer Tom Proctor. Paco Lopez on board for yet another stakes victory. Number 1, Southern Sis completes the exacta ahead of number 8, Majestic Gale. She had to settle for third. Don't go away, there's more great racing action, including the Millions Classic Preview and the Late Daily Double, right after this.
Next January, 12 horses, $1 million buy-in for a $12 million purse. It is the world's richest race. It is the Pegasus World Cup.
We're back here on Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. A brief look at J.S. Bach, who goes posted with 7 others in the Millions Classic Preview. Race 10 on the program, $100,000 in guaranteed purse money at a mile and a 16. The heavy favorite undefeated at Gulfstream Park West, number 5, Mr. Jordan.
And they're off. Joshua's Comprise hopped in the air at the start. J.S. Bach has asked for speed from the outside, piloting on the inside. Mr. Jordan's going to take back a bit in the third spot. It's going to be J.S. Bach and piloting out to the front into the first turn. Mr. Jordan settles in third. Outside of that runner's Norman's Hero, High Riverside 3 wide in the 5th spot. Moving up is Saraguaro, and the Yellow Silks is in 6th, now tipping off the rail. Joshua's Comprise and Aces for John are the trailers as it's piloting. On the front end, piloting up by half a length. J.S. Bach right there in second. Mr. Jordan wants to get up with those leaders, but is held back in the 3rd spot. Norman's Hero is 2 more lengths back in 4th. Saraguaro is progressing in 5th spot. High Riverside dropping behind Aces for John. And the trailer, Joshua's Comprise. Piloting, calling the shots, piloting. He's done it all the way so far. Still up by 3/4 of a length. J.S. Bach in second. Mr. Jordan still tracks those pace setters in 3rd. Saraguaro is now moving up closer from the 4th spot. Norman's Hero is outside of that in 5th. High Riverside trying to run on Aces for John, and the trailer is Joshua's Comprise. As they move into the far turn, piloting has the lead, J.S. Bach, and here comes Mr. Jordan 3 wide. Mr. Jordan's coming right after those leaders as they hit the quarter-mile mark. Saraguaro's got some run in the 4th spot, is running on, but Mr. Jordan is traveling very well outside of J.S. Bach. Piloting is on the inside. Saraguaro is running on. Mr. Jordan now has the lead. Piloting is on the inside in second. J.S. Bach is in third. Outside Saraguaro. High Riverside late. But Mr. Jordan has a 16th to go, and Mr. Jordan is going to win the Millions Classic Preview. Mr. Jordan to win. Piloting finished second. Saraguaro finished third. High Riverside fourth. And J.S. Bach finished fifth in 1:42 and 2.
Well, we've said it before, we'll say it again. At Gulfstream Park West, to be the man, you've got to beat the man. And the man is clearly Mr. Jordan. He remains undefeated in Miami Gardens, and today he breaks the track record. Eclipsing the mark of Castlebrook back in 2001, Mr. Jordan is owned by Leon Elman, Lori Plisa, and David Mellon, and is trained by Eddie Plisa Jr. Who else? Paco Lopez on board for the winning ride. Number 3 piloting was second, ahead of the defending champion Saraguaro. He got a slice, but he ended up third. 11th and final race. This is the Saturday finale on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Scratch the 1 and 9, 8 to the gate. The favorite was 10. He's the one.
And they're off. Santino's Best is asked for speed, so is Speedy Slew up on the outside. Speedy Slew with a head in front. GQ Cover-Up is in the mix, and here comes He's the One. 4 of them head towards that first turn together. Santino's Best on the inside. Speedy Slew in between horses. He's the One. It's in third as GQ Cover-Up took back to the 4th spot. It cornered a little wide towards the back of the field. Sergeant JWR is now in 5th, followed by Wild Poison, Gaspram, and Mike's Muscleman. As they move towards the back stretch, 3-way battle for the lead. He's the One. It's on the outside. Speedy Slew in between runners, and Santino's Best. GQ Cover-Up gets a good trip, stalking now from the 4th spot, about 2 lengths behind those leaders. Wild Poison's trying to move up with Gaspram, dropping back a bit with Sergeant JWR, Mike's Muscleman. As they approach the far turn, it's still He's the One on the outside. Santino's Best on the inside. Speedy Slew has dropped out of it a bit. GQ Cover-Up is now making up ground from the 4th spot. Going to need a way through. Looks like GQ Cover-Up's going to go around. Sitting in the 5th spot is Mike's Muscleman. Far back right now to Gaspram, Sergeant JWR, and Wild Poison trying to run on. As they reach the top of the stretch, Santino's Best still with the lead. Santino's Best is kicked on a bit. He's the One back to second. Speedy Slew. GQ Cover-Up's trying to find some more up on the outside. Santino's Best with the lead. He's the One trying to get there from second. Santino's Best is about 3 clear with a 16th to go. Santino's Best and Luca Panici in the finale. Santino's Best to win. He's the One finished second. Wild Poison up for third. GQ Cover-Up in 4th, and Speedy Slew finished 5th. In 1:32 and 4.
Number 2, Santino's Best, was favored on his career debut last time out and didn't run a step, but today he turns it all around and wins in gate-to-wire fashion under veteran reinsman Luca Panici for trainer Dave Fawkes and owner Harold Queen. Number 10, He's the One, tried him but was only second best, ahead of 7, Wild Poison, who flew home to complete the try. The late pick 5, good for $1,478.65. The Rainbow 6 worth $8,421.34. There were multiple winners. It triggers a carryover in the Rainbow 6 of $33,172.60. Well, that wraps up the Saturday card of racing. Join us again tomorrow for a Sunday card of racing that begins at 12:35. We hope you enjoyed your time with us tonight. We hope to see you again soon. Good night from Gulfstream Park West.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.